you guys. I secretly was about to go live today, but you know what? I had to put my foot down and get consistent. So I want to talk about because I live in Detroit, Michigan, and we have this thing to where you can buy homes for $1,000. Now I want to go through step by step of how to do this. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go to a website. It's called Detroit Land Bank Authority. I'm going to show you. Sorry. Okay, this is what it looked like. I'm going to have the link below so you guys can see. Okay. So after you do that, I'm sorry. After you do that, you're going to push buy a home, buy a house. After you press that, sorry, that's oil, y'all. Okay. After you press that, you're going to go to own it now. Okay? Press it. Sorry, y'all, my internet a little. But after you do those steps, that's how you get to the houses and, see what houses are good and not. So, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. This is a little unorganized. So, how to buy a house for $1,000 here in Detroit. So, after you go to Detroit Land Bank and, find out a house that you're interested in, these houses are auction, okay? Just because you see it on this website, you have to wait until the auction. Now, this auction might be, they usually have the date of the auction. You don't have to go to the house. You can stay right on your phone, and bid your money. So let me take y'all through the steps when you actually do win the house. Okay. So after you win the house, hopefully this makes sense. So after you win the house, y'all. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, my Saturn. Okay. Because, I did this before. I've seen the steps. I know what to do. I've been hands-on, you guys. And it's easy. I want to spread this information because I feel like this is the best way to own a home in 2022 and going beyond. Because we know that the rent and housing is going up. So if you're from Ukraine or anywhere in the world, I do feel like Detroit is the best place to start from the ground up and build a home and, shit and stuff in that nature. But after you figure out what house you want on that website, you're going to be bidding against people, okay? So, it was this house that I bidded on because, I'm not going to tell you all my business, but it was this house that I was bidding on, and it was only two other bidders. It was me and another person. I won this house for $2,700, okay? Now, once you win the house, all you have to do is pay $1,000 up front, okay? So say if you buy a home and you won it for $3,000. When you get to downtown, Detroit city shit, you only have to pay $1,000 up front, okay? After a couple weeks, that's when they go be, shaking for the rest of the money. So even if you have a regular job, you still have time for this, okay? So after you pay that $1,000, the house is yours, but it's still under the city. Now, once you buy this house, you have to do updates on it, okay? So say after you buy this house, they gonna give you a list of things that must be done. If they don't get done, then this house is going to go right back to Detroit. Okay, that's how serious it is. But they give you time. Now, one thing on the list is you gotta have doors. You gotta have doors on the pretty much it can't be boarded. It can't be boarded. Like you gotta have new windows, or say if it's old windows and they look straight. You just need to not have boarded boards on the windows. Also, and you guys, once you buy this house, make sure you take pictures of everything, okay? Because when you update this house, they the pictures is pretty much is gonna be proof of what you did, okay? So before you touch anything, make sure you take pictures of outside, the garage, like literally everything, okay? Um, so some things on this list. When you buy this house, say you bought a house and you want it for $2,000. Okay, great. Now you have to buy a furnace, okay? Furnace is really not that bad. It depends on where you get it from, but you have to get a furnace and you have to buy a water pump. Is that what it called? Is that what it's called? An air water pump tank? Something to make the water hot, that little electronic thing. Also, a thing that's a must on the list is lights, okay? You have to have electricity. That's probably going to be the most you going to be paying, okay? Because to get the lights on, it was at least 1,500. You know, it's not a lot, but it is if you're working by yourself. I feel like if you are any age, you should do this because how rent, I don't know, like say if you're paying 800 for rent every month, this can go towards your future home. Like, what am I trying to say? Detroit, we have a lot of blessings here, but you gotta have to work hard. Like you really gonna have to work from the ground up. Like you gotta get the lights on, the water, the heat, and stuff like that. Now, stuff that's not required on the list, for instance, say if the roof fucked up, that's not required on the list. Because once you get these stuff checked off the list, it's gonna be a representative of the city go come and check the house, okay? But they only gonna be checking the necessary shit. Like, say if you still got holes in your wall, say if you don't even have a shower installed yet. They don't care about none of that shit. They only care about XYZ shit. And that's making sure it's no boards on the windows. Making sure it's doors, you know, that you can come in and out of. Making sure that the house is livable, you know. And what's that? The oven, like gas. Yep, you got to make sure you have gas. So you're gonna have to buy a stove because it's very simple, you guys, but it's not a lot of money. I feel like it's an investment, okay? Because like I said, no matter how old you are, I feel like this is a good thing to do, maybe with a family member, maybe with a love interest. But I definitely feel like buying your home is the way to go. Now, what am I trying to say? All states don't have this luxury, okay? I didn't know that. You know, I'm still young. So, you know, I'm reading in the streets. But let me tell you something that's sweet about Detroit, okay? I sound like a Detroit advocate. Yeah, water heater, yep. So, something about Detroit, after you buy this home, if it's empty lots next to it, those are only $100, y'all. $100. I want to show y'all a picture. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture. Cause usually around Detroit it's a abandoned house and it's like a bunch of empty lots, like just lots that has nothing in it. You can buy that for $100, y'all. Now let me show you an example. For instance, this house. Some houses, I know this look a little discouraging, but some houses is better than most. I promise y'all. A lot of houses you don't even have to do that much work, but you will have to beat the other auctioneers. But it don't be a lot, you know. But let me show y'all the house. Okay, it's starting at 1,000. Let me show y'all some pictures. You know, and this is one of the better ones. Hold on, let me show y'all. See, look, the backyard. See, you feel me? You can build something here, y'all. If you from Ukraine, Russia, I'm sorry. If you from Ukraine, Russia, I don't care where you're from. Detroit is the best place to rebuild. Try to be on your own shit. You feel me? But I'm about to show y'all a house that's better than this one so you can get a gist of, what Detroit has to offer, okay? Okay. See, look. Like this one. Huh, it's nice. Hold on. You feel me? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, y'all get the gist. I'm trying to yeah, So, what else do I want to say? Another thing too. If you do buy a house down here, before you buy the house, make sure that the water main hasn't been cut, okay? Because if the water main's been cut, that means you're gonna pay that bag to get it back, together. But a thing about Detroit Land Bank. Wait, hold on. Let me backtrack. Yeah, the water main, okay? Because some houses, the water is still connected to the main, Detroit water shit. And some houses been cut off from it, And the houses that's been cut off from it, you gonna have to hire a master plumber, okay? So, to do this Detroit Land Bank shit, you need a plumber, you need an electricianer, a drywaller, or you could do all of this yourself, and some family, because one thing that I'm appreciative about my homeland, because my mother, when she passed away, she was sad because she didn't have nothing to leave me or my sister. She didn't have nothing to leave her children. So I feel like Detroit Land Bank definitely it's a doorway for people to leave legacies, even if it's a little piece of land for their children, I'm about to cry. But yeah. It's a show on the home network for Detroit. Yeah, I secretly, this is why I got the idea for it. The homes are selling for cheap. Yes, and I feel like they only gonna be sold cheaper. But I feel like sooner or later, this isn't gonna be what's that word? Sooner or later, this isn't gonna be on the hush. More people gonna know about it because I feel like more people go start to come to Detroit because of the opportunities we have here. Hopefully, Detroit mayor looking at this, want to sponsor me. But okay, you guys, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hi, Judah. I'm gonna go live again, but I'm gonna talk about something different. Okay. So yeah, if you're young, if you're homeless, you can buy let me say that too. The updates. Because you do have to keep updating your home, but they give you months to update your home. That's why I said you got time. Like say you send pictures July 1st. The next time they go want pictures is probably around March. You feel me? So they give you time to work your regular 9 to 5 and get some money to fix up your empire, But all right, y'all. I'm gonna be back.